What's up, everybody? Evan here for Grips.com, continuing with Project Get Me Stacked. I've been getting some comments about my t-shirts and how I have a very strange, elaborate, and large wardrobe. So I thought I would take it to the next level and give you guys about the most random shirt you will ever see. And you will probably never see this one in public again. For those of you who have been watching the World Series of Poker broadcast last year, you will recognize this as the vintage Greg Merson "We Need It" shirt. And indeed, we did need it. But the good news is, we got it. Anyway, today's question is on the topic of bankroll management, but we're going to cover it as personal development. And it is mainly directed towards, actually it's directed towards new players, but it's also really directed towards players who, they're comfortable, they've got an understanding of the game, they know how to grind, they know how to put in hands, and they want to get the maximum value out of their play, out of the hands they put in, because we want to build our bankroll as smoothly and as quickly as possible. And there's one really, really, really good way to do it. And if you haven't heard about it before, it's bonus. I guess everyone who's watching is over 17, right? Okay, it's bonus whoring. Yeah. So let's take it right to the question. Hi, Evan. Thanks as always for your Q&A and the vids. They have really helped my decision making. My question is this. I have an account on PokerStars and Full Tilt, and at the time of creation, I did not take advantage of the first deposit bonuses. I am considering depositing on a secondary site for the purposes of clearing a bonus, and you have recommended a couple, Betfair 888 and WPT Poker. What strategies should I employ to clear a bonus on these sites, or for each site if they are different, keeping in mind that I would be playing 5 or 10 NL and or one table SNGs? I feel I have equal skill in those games, so which would you recommend? Thanks as always, Jason Campbell. Great question, great topic. And just before I get into the presentation, in terms of like whether to play 5, 10 NL or SNGs to clear a bonus, I believe that in sit and goes, you're going to clear the bonus a little faster. At least that's how it used to be when I grinded sit and goes, because the rake's a little higher and more consistent. But as for which one you should do, you should play whichever one you think you're going to be better at and you're going to be more consistent at, and you have a higher likelihood of making money playing. But anyway, let's get right into the presentation, because there's some good stuff to go over for people who already know about bonuses, and some even better stuff to go over for people who don't really fully understand bonuses. So I'm going to talk about clearing bonuses the right way, what you need to know to get the maximum earn out of the hands you put in while you're playing online poker. First concept that a lot of people don't really get is that networks have multiple skins. That means that there are different sites you can sign up through that share player pools with each other. So for example, the BWin Party Network consists of 4 skins. You got Party Poker, the one that everyone knows, WPT Poker, the one that a lot of people probably haven't heard about, BWin, the one that all the Europeans know about, and Empire Poker, where everyone, other than the people who played in 2008, are like, what the fuck is that? And all these sites have the same software. It'll just look a little different. They have a different color scheme. And if you play on Party Poker, you'll probably be playing with players from BWin or WPT or Empire. They share the software and kind of merge player pools. So, you'd ask yourself, well, why would I play on one over the other? Although they have the same softwares, they have different promotions. Each site or skin is in charge of doing its own promotions, be it the deposit bonuses, the reload bonuses, the free rolls, leagues, leaderboards, whatever. Any sort of promotion they want, that's up to the skin, and not too many of the promotions are done by the network, other than the big guaranteed tournaments, which are shared across all the skins. So it's cool to know that even if you play on, like let's say you love playing on game and you already have an account on Betfair, but you didn't get a deposit bonus. Well, that doesn't mean that you couldn't continue to play it on game and get a deposit bonus by playing on Betsim or BetSafe or Best Poker. Same goes for William Hill. Just because you have an account on one skin doesn't mean you can't open one on another skin. The rules are very strict. You cannot have two accounts on the same skin, so you can't have two Titan accounts, but you're more than welcome to have a William Hill, a Titan, a Bet365, a Paddy Power, and all the other skins on the network, if you so desired. Just get ready for a really full inbox with lots of promotional offers. As for Full Tilt and Poker Stars, those sites do not share a network. If you play on Stars, you only play with players from Poker Stars, and same goes for Full Tilt. But other than those two kind of big name giants, most of the poker networks are a pool of skins that, yeah, bring a lot of player pools together. So that's cool to know. And yeah, since each skin has different promotions, you're going to be able to find some value when it comes to choosing a bonus. Now, what do we need to look for? And did I get this in the right order? Yeah. I think in terms of importance, this is what you need to look for. The first thing, actually, before I even get into what to look for when talking about clearing bonuses, I want to say that deposit bonuses and reload bonuses are a fantastic way to build a bankroll. In fact, they are one of the #1 ways to build your bankroll. Because whether you win or lose on the tables, if you're able to put in volume and you have a bonus that clears out at a good rate, you're going to make money regardless of your results. As long as you're not losing a huge amount on the tables, which you probably won't be since you watch these Grips Poker training videos, you're going to find that you make a good, solid amount of money just from your bonuses alone, and then any winnings you get on top of that is icing on the cake. So you can see and imagine why, as a beginner or a relatively new player, bonuses are so fantastic, because even if all you can do is break even, you still get to have that positive winning experience when you play your sessions. So I think it's pretty cool. And I know when I was coming up, I would hop from site to site to site, finding all the best bonuses and just build it, clear it, on to the next one. And it really helped speed the process. I mean, that's money you can use to help you take shots at the next limit, or you could use your bonus money to pay your bills while you keep your bankroll online so you don't have to cash out for stuff like that. There's so much you can do with this bonus money. It's just free money waiting to be given away. So how do you get the most from your bonuses? Well, the first thing is to look at what percent they're matching. Some bonuses will be 100% match. So if you deposit $100, you get a $100 bonus. Some bonuses will be like a 500% match. So if you deposit $200, you'll get $1,000 in bonus. Now that's all well and good, but the site doesn't just give you that money to play with right away. And for the sites that do, you have to wager that amount a certain time before you cash out. So don't think it's just instantly free money. You have to earn that money. You have to work it off. And that's why the next thing that's very important is the clearing rate. How many points do you get for every dollar you pay in rake? And how many points do you need to get to clear $1 off your bonus? If, for example, for every dollar you pay in rake, you get a point, and 1 point is worth $1 on your bonus, you would have a 100% clearing rate. Every dollar you paid in rake, you would get back in your bonus. Now, most bonuses are going to range somewhere from 20 to 50%. And if you find some really good ones, they'll be even higher. But it's important to know the clearing rate, because a lot of times their sites will offer multiple bonuses to choose from, and the biggest one often has the worst clearing rate. And when you're doing this bonus whoring and bankroll building thing, you want to find the bonuses with the best clearing rate, because that's where you're going to get the highest return on every dollar you pay in rake. And you want to get the most money back, right? It's not like you want one bonus where you're going to try to clear a 5K bonus. You're going to be looking for lots of like 100 or 50 or 30 or $200 bonuses, lots of small ones that are giving you the best payout, because you don't want to get stuck grinding a big bonus that you're only getting like 5%, 10% payout on. You might as well not be getting a bonus whatsoever. Next important thing is the expiration date. And the question is, are you going to be able to clear this bonus in time? Because for most poker sites, you get the bonus, and if you clear it in time, you get paid out. But if you come up short, even like 10 points, a lot of times the sites don't really want to negotiate. They're going to say, sorry, you read the terms of service, and you didn't clear the bonus, so we don't have to pay you out. We know you got 90% of the way there, but we're not going to give you 90% of the money. So look at the clearing time. Sometimes, again, bigger bonuses have a shorter clearing time, which makes them damn near impossible to get through. Um, Many bonuses range from 30 to 60 to 90 days. And obviously, the size of the bonus will dictate how much of an expiration date you need, but it's important to look at that and have a realistic time frame for clearing your bonus. You don't want to feel pressured to get those points in, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on the next bullet point. Finally, is the bonus paid out in parts or one lump sum? And this kind of goes with the expiration date thing. Back in the day, bonuses were just you clear it, you get the whole thing, one lump sum, and it's exciting when you get it, but man, is it nerve-wracking and shitty if you come up short. And people will do some crazy things just to try to clear that bonus. I've seen people lose like 3 times what the bonus was worth because they were like 80% of the way there, and they're like, oh, I just need to get this last 20%, so I'm going to depot and clear, and they would just keep dusting off the roll over and over and over. So sad. And they did clear the bonus, but it wasn't even worth it because of what they invested. So when you have a lump sum bonus, that's going to be a bit more of a pressure situation. These days, a lot of sites pay out their bonuses in increments. So you might get a $1,000 bonus that you're like, wow, there's no way I could clear a $1,000 bonus at the stakes I play, but it pays out in $10 increments. So $10, $20, $30. I know on my Betfair account, first they pay out in increments of 10. Then once you clear like 5 of those, it's increments of 25. Then you clear that, it's increments of 50. And that's a much more reasonable way to do a deposit bonus because they kind of increase the difficulty as you show your ability is greater. They don't put the high pressure on you to go for this massive overbearing bonus to clear. They're like, okay, we'll do 10 at a time and you're able to do that. Well, now we'll do it to 25. They always make it so you're probably going to clear most of the bonus. And what's great about these bonuses that are paid in parts is you don't even have to come close to clearing the whole thing. You could do 25% of the bonus and then move on. The fact is, since they're paying out constantly, once that money's in your account, it's yours, and you don't have to worry about it expiring. So these are the four main things you really want to consider when choosing a bonus, and I would say really focus on that clearing rate. A lot of times when you're looking at the poker sites and they just put the big numbers up for what percent match it is and how much dollars you get, and it's the fine print that says the clearing rate. Take a close look. If you need a microscope or a magnifying glass, put it up there because the clearing rate and the expiration date, the combination of those two are by far the most important things in the bonus. Will I be able to clear this bonus? And how high of a return am I getting for every dollar of rake that I put in? Okay, now it's really important that you set a target you can comfortably clear with bonuses because if you shoot too big, you're probably going to come up short, and the higher you shoot, the harder you fall. It's going to be really painful if you go for a big bonus that pays out in one lump sum and you're able to get 80% of the way there and you come up short. It's just not worth the potential stress and frustration and the inevitable tilt that's going to come if you come up short on a bonus. So when you're grinding a bonus, though, the important things to do are A, play within your bankroll. Don't do anything out of character because you're trying to clear a bonus, or don't jump stakes because you're about to clear your bonus so you're going to get some money back for that. You want to still be responsible and treat the bonus as exactly what it's called, a bonus, not just another buy-in or two that you earned. It's a bonus and it should be treated as such. It shouldn't make you play or act any differently. Number 2, something I've done many times is play just to get points. I want to grind off my bonus a little bit, so I'll play when I don't want to, or I'll play when I'm tired. And I'll tell you, it almost never works out. Play because you want to play, put in hands because you think you're going to play well. If you find you're at a point in a session where you're playing just to get points, it's probably better to take a break and come back later. Unless of course you're getting close to that deadline where you really got to grind to get those points. But if you know what to look for and you plan well, you should be able to avoid that situation. 3, when you clear it, it's on to the next one. You don't need to waste any time continuing to play on a site where you don't have a deposit bonus if you're in the process of bonus whoring. Since there are so many skins on each network, it's not like you have to leave iPoker when you clear your bonus on William Hill. You can start playing on Titan. When you're done there, you can move to Bet365. It would only be Once you've cleared a deposit bonus on every single site on the network, that you would have to switch networks. So if you find a software that you like, the only thing that's going to change when you go from skin to skin is the colors of the software, but the functionality and the games and the player pool and the tournaments, everything will be the same, so you'll still feel pretty comfortable. Now, one thing to mention is that a lot of sites, once you clear your initial deposit bonus, will give you a reload bonus or other sorts of like redeposit bonuses. And again, just look at the clearing rate. If you find that a site is offering you a better clearing rate on a reload bonus than another site would offer you on a first deposit bonus, you might as well just stick around and go with the reload bonus. I mean, after all, you earned it. Just because something's a first deposit bonus doesn't necessarily mean it's better than other kinds of bonuses you can get. And finally, number 4, really big one, because once we start playing and we're clearing that bonus, we feel like it's the only thing that matters. Don't let your bonus trap you. If you are running terrible, can't stand the software, hate the players, just hate something about the site you're playing on, don't feel like you have to stay there because you have a bonus. Sure, you may have lost a little bit of time and a little bit of effort if you stop playing on a site and go to another one, but you can probably make up for that with a better clearing rate or just overall better happiness because you won't play on software that's tilting you. Perfect example, look at the Party Poker Bankroll Challenge compared to the Betfair Bankroll Challenge. Even if I had a great bonus going on Party, I would have had to switch to Betfair because I was so tilted playing on the old Party Poker software that I just couldn't play my best game. And you should never sacrifice quality of play for a bonus. And yeah, that will about wrap it up for the presentation. Don't let your bonus trap you. You just handle your bonus. You own the bonus. The bonus does not own you. And yeah, that's what I have to say about bonus coin, and I think it is a fantastic thing. It's something that a lot of new people to poker don't understand, but the important thing is don't overshoot it, don't overdo it. So if you're a 5 or 10 NL player, you know, take like a $50 bonus, maybe a $100 bonus. Do not try to like take a $500 or $1,000 bonus just because you saw it. And the trick is, let's say there's a 500% match and you up to like $1,000 and you only want a $100 bonus. You got to do your math. You're going to get a 500% match on whatever you deposit. So if you wanted a $100 bonus, you would deposit $20. $20 times 500% is $100. Now, that's not to say that you can only play with $20. The way to take advantage of this system is look at the clearing rate, decide how big of a bonus you want to get. For your first deposit, when you use that code, deposit the amount that will get you the bonus you want to work on. And then once that bonus has been activated, then you can make another deposit to give you the bankroll that you want to work with. If, the amount you had to deposit to get the bonus was different than, the maximum amount. Because a lot of times people might deposit big and get a 600% match bonus and end up having this massive bonus that there is no way that they can clear because they just didn't think one step ahead. So, as always, take your time before you make that initial deposit, because once you've created that account and once you made that deposit, that's the one you get on that site for life. So you want to make sure you get the maximum out of the bonuses, out of the VIP system, promotional system, rakeback maybe for the sites that have it. Do your due diligence and do your homework before you sign up, because that extra little bit of work you put in before you sign up is going to be extra money in your pocket, not just at the end of today, but over your entire poker career. And of course, if you guys want help with this, I am going to do my best to scour the internet and scour my networks and my connections and try to find the people who know where the best bonuses are. And when I find them, I don't know if it'll be when this video is released, but when I do find them, I will put a link in the video. And as always, for anyone who's looking for, where the best bonuses are, if you want to switch poker sites, you're always welcome to email me, evan@grips.com. And if you let me know what network you like the most, then I will try my best to find you the best deal around. Like, if you love playing on Party, I don't want to hook you up on OnGame, because it's very important to play on software that you enjoy and software that you feel comfortable with. So again, that's something I learned over my career. You never want to sacrifice playing on software you like because another site has a better bonus, or like Even if players are a little worse on another site, if the software is that much worse, it's just not worth it. You know, you want to be comfortable and you want to enjoy your experience while you're playing. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up. That's the end for this video. If you have any questions, please send them to me at evan@grips.com with the subject line, "Get me stacking," and then hopefully I can answer your question so I can help you get stacking. Please leave your comments. As always, I've been seeing the comments boards blowing up on the last videos, and I love to see the discussion that you guys have going on. It's not just me having to answer the questions anymore and helping people out. Other people in the Grips community are helping each other, and it's amazing. And the results that people are getting, it's just crazy. I don't know if you guys have checked the posts by others on our Facebook wall, but some people are starting to see some real results from Grips poker training. So if you're new here, stick around and keep on watching, because if you keep on watching, you keep on playing, you keep on practicing, doing the right things, you are going to get the results. You are going to see some success in your poker. And finally, of course, if you're enjoying the videos and you want to be part of the team, please subscribe to my channel below, and you will be the first person notified anytime a new video comes out. I hope you found the video insightful and informative. This has been Evan for Grips.com, saying peace. Oh yeah, we need it.